This is Across the Goal Line. I am your host, Luke Austin. You may be wondering what this video is about, since the title is called Fresh Start to Across the Goal Line. Well, it's a long story. As some of you know, or might know, I am a die-hard sports fan and was going to school for sports broadcasting. The latter ended up getting thrown out the window, but I knew I still wanted to pursue my dream talking about sports. So I asked a good friend of mine, Corey, who is also a sports fan, as most people are, and now a former member of Across the Goal Line, to be a part of the podcast. This would have been late winter, early spring of 2016. I'd say the middle of March, as we released our first episode together on April Fool's Day, April 1st, 2016. He said sure, and we started, like I said, so we had a good run together. At least that's what I think. But everything happens for a reason, and everything must come to an end. I think what went wrong was we both had different visions for the podcast. We did, however, decide to keep recording and be together, even though we would not be able to meet up anymore and discuss sports as we once did. However, after some time, I realized Corey was not uploading any new material, and even asked a source close to him, since I could not get a hold of him, if he was still going to be recording for the podcast, and I got a no for an answer. Now, this is the first time I have said this in public, as in the past I've said on here, I've tried to work my way around it as best I could, but now I think is the right time to come out and say this, and this is the full truth and nothing but the truth. I do wish Corey the best of luck in his future endeavors, and right now will not rule out getting the band back together, but I truly do not see that ever happening. So I decided, since I was the one who started Across the Goal Line, that I move forward just as myself and only discuss football and professional wrestling, two of my favorite sports, rather than every single sport. I also made a new logo that you have hopefully seen. If not, it is the profile picture on all Across the Goal Line social media pages, which, by the way, you can follow if you haven't already. Links are in the description below. Across the Goal Line is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Hope to be on a podcast site in the future, and also have a website as well. So, in closing, this is how it's going to be. Luke Austin, me, as your one and only host. Football and wrestling as the topics. So for football, obviously, I'll only be talking about that during football season and during the off season when need be. Wrestling, on the other hand, will be all year long, as the WWE has pay-per-views all year long. And before I forget, the videos of a audio recording, because that's what a podcast is, obviously. It's audio. It's not a broadcast. Are going to be 10 times better than what they have been in the past. Hopefully everybody will be in this with me for the long haul, as a new and fresh Across the Goal Line is about to begin. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Let your friends and family know. Share posts on Facebook. Retweet on Twitter. Repost on Instagram. Give videos a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. And email Across the Goal Line 2016@gmail.com for any questions or concerns. Merchandise is also available. And also be sure to vote on the question of the day on both Facebook and Twitter. Thank you.